Ron Wellman. Ron, welcome. We understand that you were a runner-up and a member this year. You've been a member of this club since 2004, and your wife is also a member. Any special recollections?
Oh, it's been a great 15 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's a great group of people here. I enjoy all the men and women here. We've had a great time this year.
Well, you're a terrific participant, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, hello to Kathy Weaver. Kathy has been a founding member. She is wife of Jonathan Weaver. Her enthusiasm has been unbelievable. She's been on various committees, and she did something absolutely amazing on a golf tour. Tell us about that first of all.
Yeah, well, 10 years ago, it's our 10th anniversary, Jonathan and I set the Guinness World Record for the most different courses played, which still stands 10 years later at 449, and we played that around Canada and the States, and we played Granite one of those days, so had a lot of fun with that. And yeah, so that's what we did for a year, and no, it really didn't improve my handicap. I was pretty flat on the handicap. But Jonathan's went way down. Anyways, so yeah, since we've been back, before we left and after we came back, I've been on the mixed committee 2 times. So I've gone right through it. So I participate, become the vice captain, past captain, and just finished the second round last year. And great bunch of people, and always enjoy the chatter that goes on and the discussion about new formats and menus and what we're going to do if there's what type of formats for the events. So it's a lot of fun anyways, and meet a great group of people here. So that's the scoops.
Thank you very much for your most enthusiastic contribution to the club. Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome, Skip.
Welcome, Jonathan Weaver. Jonathan Weaver was working with the golf committee in 1995. He is still working on committees in 2019. He's the longest working member of any of our Granite Golf members. Jonathan, thanks for your services. And what do you remember about the initial start of the club?
Well, the initial start of the club was obviously very fascinating. Personally, my wife and I had just come back from Calgary, and I was a newlywed. So when I came back to the club, Kathy and I decided that we were going to be members of Granite Golf because we knew who the people were, even though the course was, pay and pray that it's fantastic, which of course leads to my fondest recollection. My fondest recollection was the first time people actually arrived here. We were taking people on a tour, and they said, "Can you show us the log cabin?" which has been in all the marketing materials. And I had to explain to them that we didn't actually buy that property, that in fact we were here. So I would say to you that another great memory was the day that about 30 of us followed Tom McBroom around in what was basically a field in a forest. And he said, "This hole will be here and this hole will be there." And I have to admit, for most of us, it was kind of, what does he see that we don't see? And so playing the course today, I can remember that day in the field and go, wow, it was what he saw. But more than that, I suppose what I recall most about all of the early days is that there were unsung heroes like the guy who just introduced me, Skip Wilson. There was Milton Hess. There was Paul Lavelle. There were so many guys that put heart and soul into making sure that this happened. And perhaps it's safe to tell this as the final story. We fudged the numbers. Okay, in order to pass, we had to have 125 members, and we fibbed. The good news is, 2019, we're financially stable, and I welcome you to come up and play with me any Wednesday because I'm here.
Thank you, Jonathan Weaver. So now we welcome Lou Weeks. Lou Weeks is not only a golfer, she is a motorcycle enthusiast. So do you ride on the back or do you drive your own motorcycle?
I ride on the back.
Terrific.
Always two up, and we travel average 6,000 kilometers a holiday, I'll say, and it's lots of fun. We enjoy the ride up here. We think we did once.
Well, she also plays lots of golf and has been in many of the tournaments here.
Yes.
Are there any trophies that you think you should have won?
Well, there's a trophy I did win. It was a member, and I played with Kathy Fletcher, and we did win. So my name is on the trophy. I know 18 years later, but it's there. Yeah. So,
We are very glad you're here. Thank you, Lou.
thank you.
Peter Weeks, a founding member, and he was a hard sale. We sat up in the curling lounge a few
That's
times
right.
talking about this. So welcome, your recollections.
Thank you very much. Well, my recollections, you don't have enough tape on this camera to tell you the recollection. One thing I do remember is having my arm twisted by Skip Wilson and then dragged around Summit Golf Club, and we saw the club from many, many different angles. And eventually I wound up getting beat into submission, and I joined here. And both my wife and I are loving it here. We've had a great time. Got some wonderful memories of the parking lot with the clubhouse, or the clubhouse down in the parking lot. But anyway, the course is beautiful. Really enjoying ourselves. Glad we're members.
Terrific members. Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.